Alright, screw it, we're doing the Wreckers. Disclaimer before getting into this video, we are only doing the G1 Wreckers and the IDW Wreckers. There are different Wreckers throughout the timeline of Transformers, but this is strictly G1 and IDW. Now obviously I will just be giving you one figure, or maybe two, just to represent the characters, but if you think you can get a figure that represents the character, get that figure. Don't blame me just because I didn't say the character. For example, Springer, the Marvel Comics Springer, get that one. Yes, Siege exists, so get Siege if you want that version. Use your brains! Anyways, onto the video. Alright, first we are going to be doing G1, then we are going to IDW. So, in no particular order, we have Sandstorm. Get the 2-pack that came with Slugslinger. The reason for this is because he comes with the G1 face, another toy face. For Impactor, it's get the Marvel Comics Legacy Impactor. Springer, I suggest getting the Marvel Comics Springer, just for more accuracy. Inferno is surprisingly a wrecker. Get the Kingdom Inferno. Roadbuster, your unfortunately only choice is the Generations Roadbuster. Same goes for Whirl. Get the Generations Whirl. For the twins, get the Times Return versions because that's the only way you're going to get them. But I know those figures are really hard to come by, so if you want, you can just go get the G2 Legacy versions. Unfortunately, your only choice of getting a Rack and Ruin is the Cyberverse Ultra Class, so have fun. And then lastly, Broadside. You can only get the Times Return Broadside. Oh yeah, and Zaron. Zaron count. There, Zaron. His only figure, Zaron. Okay, now for IDW. We have RC. I recommend getting the Generations RC, just because it's better, and she comes with the swords, which she does use in IDW. Breacher, just get Breacher's only figure. Now, Guzzle does have a figure out right now. You can get the Revenge of the Fallen version, and which kind of gives him his, like, weird build physique that he had in the IDW comics, but that figure is pretty hard to find, and he is going to be getting a Age of the Primes toy soon, so hold your hopes up for that, but it might just be an Age of Primes Brawl repaint. For Hubcap, just get the Generation Selects Hubcap. For Rack and Ruin, again, Cyberverse Ultra Class. Broadside as well, just going to have to get Times Return. For Cup, I do have two options. You can go for the Generations Cup, just a really cool cup. Or if you want a more G1 looking cup, go for the Times Return. He has that old physique, but he also has that sort of IDW look to him. Don't get the 86, because no one likes that figure. Unfortunately, your only choice for Pyro is the Bocon, so have fun tracking that down. Roadbuster, again, go for Generations. Iron Fist luckily got a brand new figure and he's in his IDW colors, so go for that one. For Impactor, surprisingly, he did get an IDW figure in a 3-pack with Mirage and some red guy I've got the name of. So you can go get that one, but that guy is exclusive to a 3-pack, so if you can't find him, just get the Siege. For Sandstorm, get Generations 30 Sandstorm. For Scoop, get Generations 30 Scoop. For Rotorstorm, get the Generation Selects Rotorstorm. For Bulkhead, I actually recommend getting the APC Toys version. Now, I know I'm not including third party on this list, but this third party figure is based on an original Hasbro design figure, so it gets to be in here. For Springer, obviously just get the Generation Springer, that is literally IDW Springer. For the twins, again, Topspin and Twin Twist, get the Times Return versions, or the Diaclone versions. Did I say G2 before? I think it's Diaclone. Ultra Magnus counts as a wrecker, so get the Combiner Wars version just for more IDW aesthetic, but you can go for like the Kingdom or the 86 version if you want a more G1 looking version. For Whirl, again, go for the Generations. We really need a new Whirl mold. For Perceptor, go for the Reveal the Shield Perceptor. For Strong Arm, go for her only good figure, which is Legacy Strong Arm. Anyways, to extend this video's runtime, we're also going to be talking about the Mayhem Attack Squad, my favorite squad ever. Alright, just like we did, we're going to go G1 then IDW, but IDW is going to be a little bit different, so when we get there, and then I'll tell you what's different about it. Okay, so G1 MAS, we have the Legacy Bludgeon, because it's like the only good G1 Bludgeon we have at the moment. We also have Siege Skytread or Flywheels. We have Legacy Chop Shop, the one that came in a 3-pack with Barrage. And if you're completing the Wreckers, you will probably also get this with Iron Fist. We have Carnivac from Age of the Primes. Needle Nose is a pretty easy one. It's Legacy Needle Nose, but good luck trying to find him on an aftermarket. If you were going for the twins for the Wreckers, you should probably have this if you're going for the Diaclone version. We have Age of the Prime Spinister, but obviously those colors aren't the greatest, so you can't just go for the Siege Spinister instead. For Battle Trap, you can get Power of the Primes Battle Trap. We really need a new Battle Trap figure. For Venom, you can go for Age of the Primes Venom. And lastly, the worst one to get, Octo Punch. The only Octo Punch figure you can get at the moment is the Botcon Shattered Glass Octopunch. So, yeah. Okay, so now this is where I would go onto IDW, but there isn't really a good reason to. I mean, most of the IDW Mayhem Attack Squad is just what there is in G1, with like 2 added members that you can actually buy right now. Everyone else in IDW 2005's Mayhem Attack Squad, you can't buy as a figure. There is no figures that exist of him except for G1, and obviously for a collection, that's not the greatest thing. So, yeah, we're going to go over to IDW 2019 instead. But just real quick, if you do want to add to your sort of G1 collection for the IDW 2005 people, Legacy Ruckus and Legacy Bludgeon IDW colors are pretty much exactly what you need. And then the Legacy Windsweeper. Alright, so for the IDW cast, you have Legacy Knockout, because this is how he appears in the IDW comics. Alongside him, we have the Legacy Breakdown, specifically the one made out of Bulkhead. Also, if you're going for Windsweeper, you can get them both in a 2-pack. On further inspection, Breakdown is actually using his Transformers Prime mold, so yeah, use that if you can find it. Axor is here. The only one you can get is the Revenge of the Fallen / Reveal the Shield, whatever line he came from. Axor. Again, we really need a new Axor. We have a Lockdown mold. Hasbro for Octopunch. Unfortunately, again, it's the Shattered Glass Botcon Octopunch. For Slugslinger, I recommend getting the 2-pack for Slugslinger with the Sandstorm, because that means you can complete the Wreckers alongside the Slugslinger, but also because the original Time's Return Slugslinger is super rare to find, so have fun. For Skullgrin, go for Legacy Skullgrin. For Thunderblast, unfortunately, you will only have to get her only figure, which is from Cybertron, so rip. Now for Skyquake, it's quite interesting because we don't really have a Euro G1 Skyquake update version, so what you're going to have to do is go for the Legacy Skyquake, which is based off his Transformers Prime version. But we have gotten listing leaks for Machine Wars Starscream, which is a repaint of G1 Skyquake. So hopefully in the future we will be getting G1 Skyquake soon, so hold your hopes up for that. And yeah, that's it. That's the thing. I tried my best. Obviously, there's a lot of continuities that Mayhem Attack Squad and the Wreckers have been in, but these are the best ones, and I hope this helps with you on your collecting journey. So yeah, I'll see you all whenever I make a new video of this. Part 4 will be on all Transformers 2019 IDW figures, but I haven't finished the comic yet, so I need to finish those comics before I can make that video. Anyways, bye-bye.